Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. This is Xandis Millinery Crafts, and today we want to do an autogele tutorial. I'll post it on the screen. This tutorial was requested by one of my colleagues on Facebook. She requested for this video and said I should tag her to this video when I do it on my YouTube channel. So yes, this is me doing this particular tutorial of this autogele on the screen. I'll attach it. So I'm using this material. This is super cotton. Why I want to use super cotton for this particular tutorial is because it's the kind of material that was used in the picture, and secondly, everybody knows that this is luxury. Like when you work with this material, it stands. You are sure that the style is firm. Do you understand? So that's why I'm using this particular material. So this is super cotton. For those that will ask what type of material or ashoke are you using, this is cotton, like the big cotton. Yes, most market people, they call it big cotton. Once you say big cotton, they know. I heard it has this inferior one, but this is the superior one. So yes, let's get into the tutorial. Stay with me on this journey. This base, first of all, let's take the measurements for the base. So this is a V round, and for the V round I use the double V. I use the double V method, which is 15. I like to use 15 or 14 for my double V measurement, because sometimes when you set it for the V to be perfectly at the center and still curve into the depth of the back, you have to make it a bit longer. So for this tutorial I'm using 15. So for the double V I'm using 15 times 4. That is this 15. This is 15 into 4 places. That is what we mean by 15 times 4. So make sure you measure very well before you cut, to avoid stories that touches the heart. So you go ahead and open the sides. Go. So this is my double V. So for the back of this the base, I'm going to make it 22 times 2. This is it. So when after the V, this is the base. We've gotten our base, but with our remaining fabric we're going to cut the style. So for the purpose of this video, this is a tutorial. I will make it 43 by 4 pieces. That is for the two sides of the ashoke, in order to do this tutorial. But the one on the link, it was by 6. You can make it 50 by 6. That is 3 on this side, 3 on the other side. In fact, you can make it how many, as depending on how big you want. But for this particular one, I want to make it smaller, because the person that has this doesn't like it very big. So here I have 43 into 4 places. That is 2 for one side, 2 for one side. So this is 43. So I'll go ahead and join them and come back to this video. So this is what the print looks like. I've gone ahead attaching it midway. So what I do is I joined the first lines to the base, then I print the rest and passed the thread to secure it here. I left it here, but after I'll pick it, then I did the rest of the prints and got to the middle. This is the middle of the base. When you get to the middle, you stop there and secure it. That is the V of the base. You secure it with a pin because you need to cross it with the other side, so you don't need to fix it to the base for now. So what I'm going to do is, first of all, secure it with a pin. This is what we have left, while I go join the other side of the base. So we're basically repeating the same process that we did here over here, and they will meet each other in the middle. So first of all, like I said before, I print. Here we have how many prints? 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 prints. So make sure this print is also 7. So start with the 1 print, 2 prints, the third one, the fourth one, the fifth print, the sixth print, and the seventh print. So this is the total of our prints, and just like we did the other side, I remove the needle that was holding it, the T-pin, then remove just few inches for the hand, and I secure it down. Like I said, I attach the first 2 lines to the base to make it secured, so that, remember, we are fixing it slantly, so make sure your own is going slant just the way the other side did. So yeah, then you pick a few prints to secure it. I always like to secure my print because I don't like it when I wear gele and it is not firm, or the print seems to be falling off. Part I am doing, some people always wait till they have finished joining the base and the style before they do it, but for me, I feel that it's not needed. I should do it once and for all, so that immediately I'm done, I know I am done. So this is my own way of doing it, to ensure that I don't need to come back to doing it after I must have finished my work. So this is it, my own way. So you can see this second part is coming up just the way the other one did. So as you're doing it, make sure you're checking the position. Make sure you are checking the position. So you continue your print. You continue your print. Ensure that your print is very neat and firm, and you follow the same size you started with. So you can see the two sides are almost coming up together. Can you see that? So yeah, I am almost at the center of my print. To avoid breaking your needle, I told you before, do it and do it with calmness. You can take the layers one after the other to avoid breaking your needle. So now I go ahead and hold down this with a pin. I go ahead to hold it down with a pin, just 1 or 2 lines, so that it will be firm. So here I have the two together. So when you get to the middle, you push your needle to the back, hold the print from this side, gather the print of the first one. Now this is very tricky, so you have to be careful about it. So what I normally do is make the print, push it, hold it with this hand, and go over to pick the print of this one, the next side. So this will help you to ensure that the print is very firm. So now I can, okay, let me leave this because I need to come down here and tack it. So yeah, let's say this is it. You are holding it together. So what you do now is push one side. You push one side of the print to the other side. It's either you do it this way, or if you feel like, you can push this one. If you feel like it, you can push. So whichever side you wish to push, it's okay, provided the two prints are firm and it is showing. So make sure to hold your prints together. Then for some people, when they get here, they prefer to push it twice. They prefer to push the print twice in this manner, but for me, I prefer to push it once. So some people prefer it this way. Make sure the lines of your print are still there. While you are pushing it to the back, ensure that you still have those lines of your print. Ensure that all of them are still there. Make sure you lose no print. Ensure that your prints are still there. So you can see it now. It is from the print that you start doing your work. So for this side, I'm going to hold this down with a needle so that I continue hold it firmly so that when you come back to it, you won't find out it has been lost. So this is okay. I think this is it. Our V is still here, so yes, it's fine. Then you go to the first print and you start your reverse print. Now for this side, it's a bit tricky, but if you know how to do your bridal ace, this is exactly what we are doing here. We are just doing it in reverse. So you are picking those prints and forming your ace or pinnacle, for people that call it pinnacle. You're picking it up and you're forming your ace or your pinnacle with it from those prints. From the print, we're picking this one now. So it's coming up. If you want it to be more tall, as you're doing it, just be dragging and be pushing. Then later we secure it here. So this is the last print. We're going to pick it now. You can see the star is already forming. So if you want to pull it, you can go ahead and pull it up to give you the desired length. For this, I told you I'm using 2 pieces. If I was using 3, it would have gone up more. So now, you know, just like we did your bridal ace, for the remaining part of it, you're going to continue your fanning. So here we have it. You fan just like you would your normal fanning. You continue fanning. Always set your print to make sure it is aligning with your design. Place another fan. You can already see the design here. Another fan. At this point, let me bring it up so you see how it is. So this is it. This is it. Our fan is already taking shape. you print the remaining ones and we are done. So this is it. After, I'll go ahead and tack here with the needle, but first of all you secure this place, this particular place. You secure it with a needle and a thread. So you go ahead and secure this with a needle and a thread. This is a bridal style. This is a style most bride, they love the style. They love to do it. So I've secured this. So I'll go ahead and pin it down from here to here so that I'll hold it together. So you can also use a pin to hold this while you work, but for me, I tell you, I believe in working immediately. There is no need to fit a pin and go back later. I always prefer to do my work immediately. So you go ahead and make sure you tack it to the end of the hand. This will help it to be more secured. Can you see? Then so let me remove this pin so you understand fully what I am doing. So it's very firm now. I'm cutting off the excess thread so as I won't be confused while doing this work. So I go back and start securing it layer by layer. So for the ends, I like to secure it to the last part in order to pick the size of the fan. I do this to ensure that the fan, I have picked all the sides and make it firm and neat. So I go back to continue securing the pin. This is a very patient something. If you don't have patience, this stage is going to be a bit tedious for you. So I advise you to be patient enough to do this without pulling out some of the tracks. So if you noticed, I didn't touch this one because it is included here. So I go ahead and fix another part. make sure to hide your thread as neat and make it neat as possible. As you're doing this, ensure you're hiding your thread very well. So you can see how I am trying to hide my thread from showing. Now I am picking only the first 3 or 4 layers in order to secure this. I don't need to go all the way down. I just need a few layers, and as I'm doing it, keep stretching, guys. Just keep stretching it to be sure that this is very okay and that the print of the base of the first print and the second one is on the same line. So for the front, make sure you fix it in a way that it is very close to the print. If not, it will be far from the print. Can you see what I'm doing? I'm pushing it up while I am fixing it up to the print. While you're doing this, please ensure you don't wound your hand. This process is very, very painful. If the needle goes straight into your hands, so you can see how I am trying to push this exactly into the print to get this effect, to make sure your effect stays the way it should. So make sure. So anyways, while we are trying to fix the remaining one, we'll go ahead and go over to the other side. So that is when we now do the last one. So I don't know, say the front, the one side of it.